19 First Alert meteorologist Samantha Roberts. First Alert weather team working hard trying to get us prepared for next Monday and our first flakes of the season.
Yes, let's mentally prepare ourselves now for the snow coming.
Here we go.
I know it's going to be kind of a shock to the system. Monday, First Alert weather day. Yes, we have rain tomorrow, rain on Sunday, but all anybody is talking to me about is the snow. So I figured we would just jump right in. Our first lake effect event of the season, even outside of the snow belt, we'll see at least a little snow. Too early for exact totals, obviously, with any certainty. I mean, we're this far out from a lake effect event. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to give you any responsibly accurate information in terms of an exact total for your hometown, but I will say accumulation is possible area-wide, just not realistic totals at this time. Significant travel headaches, though. We do want to give you an idea of what you can plan for, and I think Monday's commute is going to be a bit of a headache. Visibility issues, possibly some slick spots if this is heavy enough, especially on elevated surfaces and anything that is untreated. A lot more quiet than that today. Today was actually really nice, but it's getting chilly. Upper 30s already for some of us. Worcester, New Philadelphia, Lorraine in the low 40s. It's about 44 in Cleveland, and we are completely dry this evening, so no big weather headaches tonight. Things will be pretty quiet, but I do think in areas where we have less cloud cover right now, we will see increasing clouds through the evening. Temperatures probably won't move much in the next few hours, just given the fact that the winds are going to be a little elevated. Not as windy as yesterday evening, but there is for sure going to be a breeze out there tonight. We're going to talk more about the first snow of the season, and we'll take a closer look at tomorrow's rain coming up in just a few.
First Alert meteorologist Samantha Roberts. A lot of changes to the weather coming up over the next 5 days or so, and we'll begin tomorrow with rain.
Yeah, you know, people are really pumped or maybe not so excited about the snow. So I know that's what everybody's thinking about, whether you're excited about it or not. But we have to get through some rain before we can get to the snow, which is Monday. And do you really, want to rush your weekend? I don't think so. So we got to get through tomorrow, and it looks like a wet ending to the work week, but I really don't think it's going to rain every minute of the day. So here's future view. This is like a few hours of rain at any given location, and then we're going to be done with it. So first thing tomorrow morning, I think we're still trending pretty dry. It's going to be quiet for early morning commuters, but by mid to late morning, this stuff starts to come in from the west. This is future view around 9. So if you commute a little bit later and you're out east, you're probably going to miss out on a lot of this until it moves east while you're driving in, right? If you go in a little bit later, windy, warmer, we're in the upper 50s tomorrow. Gust speeds, I would say 35 to 40 miles per hour. So not quite as extreme as yesterday evening, but it's still going to be windy out there. And notice as we get closer to mid-afternoon, most of this is out of here. I'll give it until like 5 or 6 to clear our southern counties, but I do think this is going to move out pretty quickly, and we may not even see a ton of lake effect rain on the back end of it. Maybe an isolated shower tomorrow evening, but most of tomorrow night, most of Saturday, pretty quiet. And then of course we have rain coming Sunday. After that system, we jump into this lake effect event. So our first lake effect snow of the season. That's why Monday is a first alert weather day, and it may be heavy at times. It's also going to impact local travel. Accumulation is likely, but I just think it's too early to say exactly how much and where we're going to see the most. Although I will say the primary snow belt looks to see the most snow at this time. I just can't give you exact numbers. We'll say shovelable snow in the snow belt for sure. Monday morning, lake effect snow bands, low visibility, slick spots. Remember, it's lake effect, so you can be driving around and it's fine, and then you get into a whiteout. That is what we're expecting for Monday, and even into the afternoon, lake effect snow, gusty winds. So bottom line, enjoy the quiet weather tonight and tomorrow evening before things get really active. Saturday too, again, not a bad day. Tonight mostly cloudy, dry, and a little breezy at times, but again, not as windy as it was last night. I woke up this morning to a huge tree limb. I'm not even going to call it a branch. It was like big thing right on top of my car. So, you know, maybe it was windy where you were too. I assume it was windy everywhere yesterday evening based on the forecast.